enclosure where their house is, and now they're just getting the electric fence ready so that they can go into the corridor where they can get used to walking up and down the corridor and down towards the water. So it's an exciting moment, and I think they're going to really enjoy this fresh grass they're going to have. So I'll just do a bit of filming here. See the old sheep who has the triplets. She's doing so well, and they are all doing so well. And they're used to the electric fence, so as you saw, they just jumped away. So they've been used to having quite a bit of electricity. I tried it the other day, and it's pretty powerful. Real beauties. And very curious to see what's going on. It's an absolutely gorgeous spring day. Hey? They're just... the other day I said animals are habit creatures, and in a way it's true, but in another way it's really not true at all, because animals actually adjust so quickly to change, and there's some basic needs that they have that are very strong, and one of them is community, to stay in the flock or in the herd. That's a really strong one. And then the next one is to have good feed, and when there's good lush feed, hey Kelly, they're really happy and they're very calm. So this is a great way to have calm animals. Vil du med på filmen, Skar? Vil du med på filmen? So this is my husband's getting all the electric fence ready, so it's really exciting. Great to be two to do the job. He's doing all the dangerous stuff. So when you're making electric fence, you need to have one that is wired to the earth. Otherwise, they don't get a shock. So we have an iron rod that's down in the ground about 1 meter, and then there's some wire attached to that, and that goes up to the charger. And the better the contact with all the wires, the better, of course. So it's and then you have one going up to the actual fence, it's up here at the moment. We're going to dig it into the ground, so that's going up to the electric fence. And it's good to have a little. It's good to have a little on and off switch, so you can just switch the fence on and off. We have that just a little handle you take up and down. Hi, Scat. Hi, Scat. Hello, darling. Du så sød. Du så sød. I'm going to have a nice, fresh pasture now. There's a little lamb. Hi, little Scat. He's got a bit of a limp, this one. And away, often it'll be the lambs that try to get out through the electric fence, and a way to teach them is to tie a rope around their neck, and that will get wet, and when they get a shock, it's a really powerful shock. This sheep is so friendly and tame. She's 2 years old. So gorgeous. It's Lucy. Sneak Lucy. Du er så sød. Du er så dejlig. Du er så dejlig. When you're mob grazing, they say it's good to have different animals, and Greg Judy says that every time you have each extra species will give you 8 extra species of wild insects and all sorts of little animals. And I enjoy having sheep and the cow. The sheep are smaller and easier to manage. They're not so powerful. Unfortunately, some of them are getting a bit of a limp. I don't know why. Maybe it's a mineral deficiency. So, and here's the cow, and it's interesting to see the grass has been grazed here about 2 weeks ago, and the cow doesn't really care that much. But a cow doesn't so easily get worms. So she's quite happy to be grazing this, although it's had animals on it 2 weeks ago. Whereas the sheep, they won't touch it. And they much easier get worms. So it's very important for sheep to be moving onto new fresh grass. Så bare prøv at hjælpe dem ud. Det er bedre at lokke dem med spanden. Dejligt. So here's the corridor I'm sitting in. Meh. Here they come. Hier, Kasse, kom Bjørn. Yeah, did I got? Yeah. Down the corridor you go. Yeah. Hey, so nice. And apparently when you give animals a new fencing area, they usually go down to the end to see how far does the fence go. So they sort of get an idea of where can I go, what is my area now. So most likely they will go. Oh, the cow just tried the fence there. It didn't look like she got much of a shock there. But she has a lot of respect for the electric fence. So good. So lush grass. Up they go. Down to the water. They haven't tried this before because they're just used to being able to walk on the whole area. It's quite a long corridor here for so few animals. I think they're going to have a bit of a feast here the next few days. All this grass, these herbs. Come, sir. So they're going down to the end now. I can see that there's a fence there. They won't be able to go any further. I have to make sure to put the barbed wire on top because otherwise they're going to try to jump. So now they know this is the end. We've come to. Now we can just sit in. Kom, Inger. Det er fantastisk. Kom, Inger. Kom så. You can't really understand why this new sensing system, what's going on here. Come. Come, Inger. Here's a beautiful new pasture. So healthy.
Nå, skal vi holde en pause?
Det var mærkeligt. Jeg ved, om jeg overhovedet fik filmet det der. Det gør den godt.
Jeg tænder dig. Det er vandingen, hvor du hører nattergalen i baggrunden.
Ej, det er fint nok. Det er sødt, der skal.
Vi kommer her.